welcome back to my channel. On today's video, it's another edition of Is It a Dupe or Just a Waste of Money? What we're going to be trying out, testing out, yes it's a first impression, and reviewing, as well as doing this look right here, is the brand new Prestige palette. This is by CColor Cosmetics. It looks like this. It is a 14-pan palette that does retail for $9.99. What this palette is supposed to be a dupe for is the $42 ABH Soft Glam palette. So what we're going to do is we're going to find out if this $9.99 palette is a great dupe for the $42 ABH Soft Glam palette. So if you're interested to find out, then let's go ahead and get started. You guys, I am so excited to be doing this video for y'all. Let me just show you guys real quick. This is what the palette looks like. It is called Prestige. I already have the swatches on my hand, so if you see that, just know I will be showing those and zooming in for you guys shortly. But I just want to go over the packaging. It is the standard type of cardboard packaging. As far as the back, the information, it does say that the third ingredient is talc on here. It is a 14-pan palette. It does have a little bit of a mirror on it. It does last for 12 months. It's cruelty-free, and it is made in the PRC. Now, doing a side-by-side up against the Soft Glam palette. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention to you guys, this palette right here, which actually now that I'm thinking about it, I probably mentioned it in the intro, but it retails for $9.99 with free shipping, guys. I'm sorry, but did you hear that? Now, at the time that I am filming this video, it is in stock. Doing a side-by-side with a $42 Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. As you guys can see, the shades look very identical. Of course, like I said, I am going to be swatching them for you all. But of course, you know, when it comes to the ABH packaging, it is a bit more, fuzzy? I don't know what to tell you guys there. As far as gram weight, it looks like it is, let's see here, 14 times 1 gram, 0.035 each. So you get a decent amount. If you guys are new to Is It a Dupe or Just a Waste of Money, what I do is I use one palette on one side, one palette on the other side, and we see if we can come up with the exact same look. I will be using the exact same brushes. However, I clean them in between each application. So, like I said, let's go ahead and zoom in so you guys can see the swatches. On the bottom is all of the Prestige, and on top is all of the Soft Glam. Okay, guys, so here are all of the swatches. I have every single one of the shadows on. Like I said, on the bottom is all of the Prestige. On top is all of the Soft Glam. As you can see, overall they are pretty identical. For the most part, all of the shades, minus a couple, may be off just by a smidge. See right through here. I'm trying to get as detailed as I can, guys, for you. But overall, they are pretty identical. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into a look. On this side, I am going to be using the CColor Prestige palette, and on this side, I will be using the Soft Glam. Now, I will tell you guys, I have went ahead and I have already primed my eyes just using my concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and set my concealer. Now, this palette for $9.99 does not have the shade names on there, but honestly, for $9.99, that's okay, I can overlook it. So anyways, let's go ahead and start off by setting the eye. Okay, I'm just going to go in with one of the Alamar brushes from the Boxycharm box. And we're going to go ahead and set this side. There is a little bit of kick up in here, nothing horrible. I mean, honestly, when it comes to these types of shadows by ABH, I kind of expect it. And since this is trying to dupe an ABH palette, again, I expect it. So moving on to the next shade in the CColor palette, I'm going to go ahead, I think, and just jump right in to this shade right here. And just apply that as a transition shade. I found my brush. I couldn't find my favorite fluffy brush. I just found it. This is the Morphe 576 brush. I kind of tap and blend at the same time, guys. Okay, jumping over to the Soft Glam, we're going to go in with the Tempera, or however you say it, shade. I will tell you guys right off the bat, There is definitely more kick up in the ABH side. Again, not the end of the world, but just noting that you're not gonna, you definitely do not get the same amount of kick up, or at least I'm not. And I'm also very heavy handed, so. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with Burnt Orange. Let's jump back over to the CColor palette, and I wanna go ahead and I think I want to go in with more of this mauve shade over here. So we're going to go in, again, still using the fluffy brush. Do you guys see there's just a little bit of kick up, but not as much as what I've experienced with like the Bad Habit palettes or even the ABH palette. So it seems so far to be pressed a little bit firmer. So if you were bothered by the soft pressing of the other palettes, I do think thus far you may really enjoy this. I don't think they're hard to work with. Again, I did do a video with the Unisex 3 palette, and I really didn't struggle at all with that palette either. So I am definitely liking the formula of these palettes. Sorry if I was out of focus in the last clip, guys. My camera's old. That blended out beautifully. I really like that. Okay, so next I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I want to jump into one of the shimmers, and it's just one of those things that when it comes to the shimmers I always use my finger. So I am going to go in with this shade and just plop that right on, and I'm going to be pressing and kind of like lightly pressing and buffing with my finger, but not too hard. One thing that I look for when I am duping products, especially when it comes to the shimmer shades, is does it accentuate my texture, my fine lines on my lids. That is one thing that I don't like, and I feel like some products, especially if they have like talc being the #1 ingredient, they really start to accentuate our fine lines if you are more of a mature age, such as myself. I'm not finding that with this. I do feel like it's just warming up very nicely into the eye, so that looks really pretty. I am going to go in with this lighter shade in the inner corner. It doesn't have like a, it doesn't have a chalky feeling. It's like a nice creamy feeling too with this formula. Okay, let's go ahead and jump over to the ABH side. Okay, again, we're going to take this shade Dusty Rose and apply that. Okay, and next we're going to go in with Rose Pink again on the finger. That is definitely more of a chunky. Very pretty. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me make sure it's in focus. Do you see how it's not accentuating any texture over here? It looks just like this side. I think it's absolutely beautiful. A little bit of fallout on the ABH side though, because that shimmer is a little bit on the chunky side. So there's that, but again, not a big deal. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Glistening on the ABH side and do the same thing and just apply it in the inner corner. I kind of feel like the CColor side is showing up a little bit better with the lighter shade. Let's see, we can add a little bit more in there. Okay, so I'm going to jump back over to this CColor palette, and I do want to add a little bit, I think I'm going to add just a little bit of this chocolate type of color. Just a little bit, because it can get a little crazy up in here real fast. So just to give it a little bit of a shadowy effect. I don't really know the technical term. You guys know me, I don't use a lot of brushes, so I'm just going in with my Morphe R39 brush. And I'm just going to lightly, let's use this mirror, lightly kind of stamp it on the outer V part of my eye, like so. Just kind of patting it in there. No fallout, guys. You guys see that? There's zero fallout. This is amazing. A little under the eye, whatever is left. Okay, so jumping over to the ABH side and going in with Cypress Umber. Again, just kind of dabbing in there very lightly. And then stamping it right here on the outer V. And always I went a little darker on this side, so I need to jump back over, cleaning off my brush, jumping back over to the CColor side and using this dark shade again. And as always, per usual, one side goes higher than the other, so of course I'm going to jump back over to the ABH side after cleaning the brush and try and match them because, ugh, I always do that. It's so annoying. And next thing I know, it's like way too high, way too dark, getting all kinds of crazy. From there, I'm just going to go in, and this is probably even a lip brush. You guys know there's no rules with me as far as makeup goes. This is a Morphe E19 brush, if I could speak. I'm just going to dab into this and use this as an inner corner highlight, and then I'm going to buff it a little bit underneath the brow bone, like so. On this side, it's called Fairy, right here, so. Okay, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and jump off, do my liner and my mascara, lashes. I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. And then I'll be right back to give you guys my final thoughts. Okay guys, so I am back with my liner and my mascara. I do not know what I did with my liner, but it is the Maybelline gel liner. As far as mascara goes, I am using the Lancome Monsour Big that I got during the 21 Days of Beauty for like $12. On my lips, I do have Jeffree Star Mannequin and then Marc Jacobs. Wait, this one is Love Buzz. I thought it was Sugar Sugar, but it's Love Buzz. So anyways, let's go ahead and zoom you guys in. I want to show you guys the final look. Of course, I'm going to do a check-in with you guys at some point in this video to let you guys know how this wore. So anyways, let's go ahead and zoom in. Hey guys, so on this side is the Prestige and on this side is the ABH. And hopefully it's in focus. But I feel like this palette did an amazing job, like an absolutely amazing job. I don't think you can tell there are two different palettes on my eyes or anything. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys back out and we're gonna go ahead and chit chat about it. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this. I tell you what, CColor Cosmetics, you are giving Shop Hush a run for their money. You guys know I did Is It a Dupe or Just a Waste of Money with the Bad Habit dupe for the Soft Glam, and I'm not even going to enunciate it because every time I do I get like read to filth in the comments. So anyways, y'all know that my grammar, if you come here for grammar, ooh, I am going to fail you guys miserably. But if you come here for makeup, you might just enjoy yourself. I have to tell you guys, let me know if you guys want this, because I did do Dupe in the Dupe with this palette up against the Makeup Revolution Velvet Rose palette. Y'all want to see this? Leave a comment down below, hit that like button, Dupe in the Dupe on these two. So my thoughts on this palette, you guys, holy guacamole, $9.99. You do get free shipping. I want to reiterate in case you did not see my Unisex 3 palette. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a different name, but anyways, if you didn't see that video, I do mention in there that if you go to ccolorcosmetics.com, you do add this into your cart. It does direct you over to Amazon. Don't be alarmed. That's just the way they do their checkout process. I will tell you guys, as I'm filming this video, this currently is in stock and available. They do have another palette that is actually supposed to be a dupe for the ABH Modern Renaissance. I do not have that one though, but that one also retails for $9.99. I have to say, I love this formula. I love that it is not crazy soft. That, you know, like I said, there is some kick up in here, but it's not insane. It's not an insane amount. There was zero fallout. Like, if anything, I actually had the fallout on the ABH side, which again is totally normal. It's what you expect when you're messing around or playing around with an ABH eyeshadow. It's not the end of the world. I will add that I did go in and stamp like the top of, because I thought I was going to do false lashes. Didn't so much work out, but I did kind of line a little bit on the upper lid, a little bit of the black and a little bit on the bottom, and then on the bottom I went in with this shade and this shade on this side, and then comparable colors on the other side. You guys, this is one heck of a dupe. 100% one heck of a dupe. I love the fact that, you know, and some people may get so annoyed with this, but I love the fact that it's laid out exactly like the Soft Glam palette. Now, there is a difference between dupes and fakes, okay? This is not claiming a fake. Let me just explain to you guys. A fake is when this is claiming to be an Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. Obviously, as you can see, that's not the case here. This is 100% a dupe where they have taken the colors from the Soft Glam palette and they have recreated them in their own palette, giving it their own name. I know a lot of people, well, I shouldn't say a lot, but I know some people really hate that they don't come up with their own ideas and whatnot, but they can all afford high-end products. And so for those of you who get upset by dupes and not coming up with their own ideas, this video is not going to be for you. You might as well just have checked out early, and you know, because there are some of us out there that this is not in budget. And if this is not in budget, I definitely recommend this to you guys, 100%. I will let you guys know I did email them today before filming this video asking if they would potentially give me a discount code for you guys or anything. I've not heard back from them, but again, they're in California. I'm in Kentucky, so they're probably just now waking up, if that, by the time, you know, when I'm filming this video for you guys. If they do happen to get back to me and they offer some sort of discount code for y'all, by all means, I will have it linked in the description box below for you guys, and I will make sure to pin a comment in the comment section for you guys, letting you know, hey, there's now a discount code for you guys. So don't worry, I'm thinking about you guys, so even if you can save a little bit more money, I'm definitely going to try and do that for you guys. Like I said, 100%, this is first impression, but definitely Hot Mess Mom approved. $9.99, heck yes, guys. Heck yes. If you guys want to see it, like I said, up against the Bad Habit palette, I will definitely do that. If you want to see it up against the Makeup Revolution Velvet Rose palette, again, I would be more than happy to do that for you guys. Just leave a comment down below and let me know. Hey guys, so here is my check-in for you all. I literally was about to get into the bathtub and I'm like, oh, you didn't do your check-in. So this is what both look like. I don't notice any creasing or anything, guys. I think it wore really well. The inner corner highlight is like phenomenal. Brow bone highlight, I mean, you guys, what in the heck? $9.99 palette. I am blown away. I'm amazed. I think it's pretty awesome. I definitely recommend it. Don't feel like you have to go out and purchase it by any means, but if you are looking to add a reasonable priced palette to your collection, I definitely recommend this one. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Okay, so now it's time for our Notification Squad shout out. If you don't know what this is the part of the video where I go to the video that uploaded today, which is the Will I Buy It? And I give one of you guys a little appreciation notification shout out. All you have to do is hashtag Notification Squad, leave a nice little comment, hashtag Team Hot Mess, whatever it is, and you have a chance to get a shout out in a future video. This is just a way I can give back and tell you guys how much I appreciate you and that I'm thankful for your comments and interacting with me on my videos. So today's Notification Squad shout out does go to Courtney, is it Whittington? God, I'm really sorry if I'm saying that wrong. You guys know I butcher names of everything. And I hear about it all the time, so I apologize. Anyways, that's all for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up. I would very, very much appreciate it if you guys would share my videos, share my channel, help get my name out there so we can continue to grow. I told you guys before, I have a 10K giveaway going on, and I have decided to just go ahead and break it up into at least 2 different winners for you guys. So once we hit 10K, your girl's gonna have a giveaway for you guys. So make sure to be subscribed to my channel so you don't miss that giveaway video. And I think that's about it, guys. Until next time, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day. Kisses from Kentucky. Bye.